Hey Mike, Eric here. Just wanted to create a quick video to kind of give an overview of what I want to talk to you about, and also just walk you through some things so you can see exactly and be able to review after we get done talking. So what I want to look at first is just take a look at your website on mobile. I don't know if you've done that or not. I suspect you probably have. I think there's some opportunities to win here. The website's pretty good. It has one of them is this first thing here, this Best in Industry award. I don't know if that's related to something specific, but it would be really cool if that linked to something that kind of verified that information. That would just lend credibility to it. So that's an opportunity. I think the phone number, the way it's structured there, could be done differently and just look nicer and have more of an active link. Eventually my phone picks it up, but it's I don't believe the phone number is it's not hyperlinked correctly. And then scrolling down, it's pretty good. I think there's some opportunity to make the pictures bigger and also make the text a little bit bigger and just kind of maximize on mobile. The reality is today, most people look at website research on mobile first, and then if they find something that's interesting to them, they'll do some research from a desktop or a laptop. This text, a little bit on the small side for a lot of people. All right, and then obviously, like we discussed, the Facebook link, we got to deal with that. And then we're going to look at Yelp and Google. So let's go ahead and do that now. All right, so obviously you have, shut them both down, start from scratch, or, choose one of them and then build it out and optimize it and really make it is worth using. Okay, so I just wanted to show you that you did have two Facebook pages. That's bad from a search engine optimization side because Google will look at things like that and it sees it as a conflict and it kind of punishes your ranking. All right, moving right along. You have a profile, and that's good. But what I want to show you is right here in the middle of the screen where it says one review that is not currently recommended. Okay, that just sounds bad right off the cuff there. But if you click on it, it appears, let's see, here it goes. Okay, well I don't have Yelp on my phone, but when I looked at it on the computer, the review was from Michael M. And so I'm guessing that was probably you. A lot of business owners try to do that. They try to sneak in a review. The problem is that's why it's showing as a review that's not currently recommended. So that kind of hurts your credibility. There are ways, legitimate ways to drive reviews to sites like this, and that's something that I would definitely be able to help you with. All right, let's move along to this page. This is an old style Google Plus page. What Google is using now for businesses is called Google My Business, and so we're going to want to build out and optimize the correct Google My Business page, and then make sure, like I said, it's fully optimized. It's going to have pictures and text and the correct information, rank you correctly. All right. So that's that. That's, again, these are just opportunities. Last couple things, a couple pieces of software I use to evaluate, pretty quickly what's going on a website. All right. One of the problems with yours is that for whatever reason, there are no organic keywords that are showing. Now, I know there's some keywords in the text of your website, but for some reason they're not in the right location. They're probably not in the correct keyword and metadata descriptions and things on the back end that you don't see. And so, again, Google doesn't know how to rank it. And really, the website's never going to rank because Google's bots just see it and get confused and don't know what to do with it and just leave it alone. So there's really no information that's going to be found on the site for ranking purposes. The software I use is called Majestic. And again, you can see your URL, painting contractors in Mobile, Alabama. All right, so again, there's no external backlinks showing, no referring domains. So there's just really none of this back-end information that is needed to be able to properly rank your site. In fact, it says the last crawl result, that's Googlebot. It's software basically that Google uses to look at websites, and there was some kind of an error. All right, so that's not a good thing. You know, nothing that can't be fixed, but it definitely needs to be fixed if you want your site to be found. All right, so here, other than a couple other things, when people search, like say for example, home remodeler in Daphne, Alabama, you get Google AdWords at the top, which we can talk about doing some of that kind of thing. But what I'm really wanting to get you is up in this map pack right here. Currently, there's Benchmark Homes and Sun Flooring. Not that great of results for, home remodel, because I think Sun Flooring only does flooring and Benchmark Homes builds homes. So it's not really even. So Google's struggling to show really good results, and they hate that. So a lot of opportunity to get you showing correctly here. All right, a couple other search terms. Okay, this is house painter in Daphne, and again pack. And there's 4 businesses showing: CertaPro, and then Pro One Painters and Affordable Paint and Power Wash. All right, so the fact that there's a company that's showing I'm sorry, that's an AdWords. So CertaPro is showing anyway. So it's possible to get you in here. It's going to take a little bit of horsepower, but I think we can do it. And then last but not least, Handyman, Daphne, Alabama. Again, this map pack that we're looking at, and there's 3 companies showing. I think there's a lot of opportunity for you, and of course that's what we're talking. And so I'll shoot the link to this over to you and have you watch it, and then we'll talk about it in more detail. All right, thanks, Mike.